Hola amigos, these are 6-week-old Nigerian goats my wife purchased in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. 2 nannies and 1 billy. This video is about the shed we built together that's become known as the Goat Mahal. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoy it. Because the terrain is pretty uneven, actually it's not that bad right here. But I went to Home Depot and got these solid 4-inch blocks, which I really like. The local lumber yard doesn't carry these. They carry hollow 4-inch blocks, and they're like glass. They just shatter, they break, they crumble. They're just basically crap. But these are much sturdier. So the concept is the shed will be on wheels, and the wheels will roll on this board, which I have pretty level and straight. And I got to do the same thing over here, and then we can actually start building the shed. We have 22 acres in the mountains of Jalco, so finding anywhere flat is very challenging, but this area right here, not too bad. So this is why we picked this area to build the goat shed. Anyway, if you get the concept, got the concrete blocks with a board on top. The wheels of the shed will ride on the board, and it'll all become clear as day in a second. These are 4x4 by 12s, and I got some 200-pound wheels. They're just hard plastic, no bearings or anything. So they're every 3 feet. I think they'll be enough to carry the weight of the shed. And then Simpson strong ties for the floor joists. So I've been working here under the carport since it's so brutally hot. So one will go like that, one will go like that, and we can start putting it together. I have the base of our floor built, looks like this, and it's not gonna have a typical plywood floor, it's just gonna have hardware cloth for the manure to go down through. And then because it's on wheels, we'll be able to just pull it forward, collect the manure, and then put it back again. So now we're going to start on the walls this morning. So this video is not instructional, but we're doing the side wall, which is angled. So in order to get my angle, I'm just using my speed square to transfer the angle onto the top plate. And then we'll transfer the top plate onto the studs and mark all the studs, so hopefully it all comes out right. Hopefully. So this is our last wall to frame up, and cut all these at an angle. So we'll screw it together, nail it together, stand it up, see how we did. Final wall of the goat mahal. We started on the roof rafters. I'm not going to cut bird's mouths in just to save on time. So yeah, this is what we got done so far. It's coming together, but we got big rain yesterday. Really held us up. Wasn't a lot we could do. I don't know if you can see it. The big rain really jacked up my siding. See if I can get a better picture. So it's not everywhere, but yeah, I could do without this. It delaminated all along the top. I guess the water got in. Anyway, I do have a complaint. The lumber's crappy. Nothing straight. Everything's bowed. And you pay a buttload for it here on the island. But that's what we have to deal with. I'm going to work on the wall, or the interior walls for the pens. We did get, I don't know if you can make it out, we did get some flooring in. The goats are going to stand on this hardware cloth, and then the concept is they poop out little pellets like a rabbit almost, and the little pellets will just fall through the hardware cloth, and then because the shed is on wheels, we'll just slide it to one side, scoop them all up, and then compost them periodically, maybe every other month or so. And then this end down here is going to be for chickens potentially, although I hear goats and chickens do not cohabitate well, but we'll see. Just finished the roof. It's trying to rain. We're going to demonstrate how a small Puerto Rican woman can move the shed. Go ahead.
This thing is not budging.
Push.
I am pushing. I'm about to push you under. Ready?
Okay. Take two. A small Puerto Rican woman moves the shed.
Now, I may need two people. Huh?
So it's going to be a small Puerto Rican woman and a small gringo.
Oh, what did I do with that? Oh, here's this one.
Yeah, try and move the shed.
You got a longer one? Or another one?
Kind of hurting on those.
How about the middle height there?
Yeah, that could work, I guess.
Where are you doing it? There? That's where I should do it?
No, I don't think that's a good spot.
Okay.
Wow.
You don't think where is a good spot? Ready?
Yep.
Here? Maybe we should put a cleat there. Anyway, move.
Let's keep going.
Oh. Now that
Once you
moving.
get it going,
Okay. Yeah, look.
look. Ah. He said it couldn't be done. Stand on the track and push. Whoa, stop.
You almost pushed it off the tracks. That would have been tragic.
That would have been. Yeah, it's not. I want the wheels on the blocks at least. Yeah, it's where there's a wheel or where there's a block. I want a wheel. It's just a little too far. No, it's not.
Okay, so Jesse had to go back to Pennsylvania, and I was left to wrap it up. The only thing left to do, which I realized later, I need to be able to put this metallic cloth that I've been using on the perimeter there on the roof, underneath the roof of the goat mahal because of snakes. So that's the only thing left. So I'm just going to give you the final tour. This is the lock. And then it just opens. Everything is now put up, covered. Latch. Each one has a latch. And this is covered. And then over here, the same latch. And because the chickens will be going here in the future, I went ahead, step back here. Oh, you really can't see it much. Oh, there you go. I covered that with that metallic cloth as well. And then window is covered. And then this is, we recycled, repurposed, I should say, some old tin that we had from the original bathroom over at the original campsite. And so that is it. Goat mahal is done. Now I have to retrofit the pens, stalls, goat stalls, I guess, with their waters and feeders, and then they can officially move in.